I'd like to say good morning to my Mount Zion family, and it gives me great pleasure to be in this position right now. Pastor Cooper has asked the men to speak out on some advice that we'll be able to give to the young brothers and the young fathers and our sons that is coming up behind us. I have had quite a bit of experience, and one thing I enjoyed was this week, Monday of this week right here, I had an opportunity to be connected with my son and my grandson. And that was a joy talking, the three of us. We had myself, the father, then my son, and my son's son, which is my son, and then his oldest son. And we were sharing some experience that we have had as we was coming through our growing up, and quite naturally, I had to take him back to the older part of our history, and my son was right there in the middle part, and then my grandson, he brought the rear, and. One thing we discussed, and we went into deep details concerning what's going on with our young men today. And well, quite naturally, I have to tell them about how I was brought up and what my father did for me, and how he try to steer me in the right direction, and what all the relationship we had as I began to mature. I had a great relationship with my father as I grew up. He would when I was much younger, he would take me fishing. He took me hunting, and we just had a great time together as I grew up. But as I became to the point to where I was able to be father, it didn't quite went like that with me. I didn't have the luxury of taking my son fishing or taking him hunting or what have you. My oldest son, I did not. Now, my second son, I had that type of relationship with him because we went fishing and we did quite a few things together. So, we as fathers, and at my age, where I'm at now, we can share a lot of experience with the young ones coming up today. Once we tell them, or we try to guide them in the right direction, the way that they need to go, a lot of times they don't hear you. They do hear you, but they don't hear you either, because they have a mind of their own. They will tell you that what you're talking about is old time, it's not, this is a different era, this is a different time, this is modern time. That old stuff what you're talking about, it happened way back there during slavery time or some other time. But we do know that the Bible has already told us, and it's in the Bible, that there's nothing new under the sun. I have been in that predicament where I had some good guidance. Once I left home I leave my mom and my dad. I went out on my own. I did have a person to step in to take the place of my mama and my daddy. And they was telling me the right way to go. They told me the right thing to do. But I was just like these young people of the day. I was just like them. I didn't believe nothing what they was telling me. I was saying the same thing that they're saying today, that this is old time and we're going in a different direction. This is the young people time. That old stuff ain't no good. But lo and behold, as I matured, I found out that everything that they was telling me was the truth. Now I know that with their wisdom and their understanding, they had already experienced the thing that I was trying to do, and that they had already come through. And they know what to tell me, but I just didn't believe. I asked my grandson, why was it so much problem with the young people today, and they don't seem like they can get along, that they want to hurt